I want to show you guys 4 Tundras. It has to do with features and what has which feature, especially like interior stuff. So I asked Newton to line up an SR5 right there, a limited 1794 and platinum. And I'm going to show you some of the differences in each of these trims and where the prices go. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Toyota World of Newton, New Jersey, checking out the Tundra lineup. And I got a special for you when we get back there. There's about 4 Tundras back there and then a few right up here in front. We're gonna film them all. And then I'm gonna answer a question that's been widely asked on the channel once we get to those 4 back there. But as always, I will put up the information on each of these trucks as far as deals on the website. And we're gonna start with a good one here, Crew Max 6.5 foot bed, TRD off-road SR5, and it's got the tow mirrors. So you really got a good amount of capability here. A lot of room for your passengers, and you got the big bed, and you get the TRD off-road package, so it gives you the locking rear diff, multi-terrain select, and crawl control. 18-inch wheel and tire package. This does not have the bed lights and outlet because it has the 8-inch screen and probably the fabric seats. You need the 14-inch screen for the bed lights and outlet. Yep, fabric seats, 8-inch screen, huge tow mirrors, as you can see. Let's see some pricing information here. TRD off-road, SR5 convenience, that's the bigger fuel tank, blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, heated leather steering wheel, 58,638. They have a markup sticker here of 62,529. And when you go TRD off-road in SR5, it chromes out the surround and it chromes out the rear bumper. If you go SR5 non-TRD, it's actually body color surround and a black rear bumper, 18-inch wheel and tire package, the silver lip. If you go TRD off-road in the upper trims, it's a 20-inch wheel and tire package. Next door, regular SR5. It's got the 5.5 foot bed, ice cap. It has the fabric seats. It has the 8-inch screen. Pricing is on the other side, so we're gonna check that out. Pretty basic truck. Nothing crazy extra on it. Let's see if it doesn't even have SR5 convenience. So this is the smaller fuel tank. You're not gonna be able to see these stickers because of the glare. It has the non-skid spray and bed liner. Nothing too crazy on this one. 53,403, 57,493. Nice one, nice basic one. Next door, looks like we have the same idea, but I could see the 14-inch screen peeking up, and this is actually a 6.5 foot bed. So this has the SR5 premium package because of the heated Softex, 14-inch screen, bed lights and outlet with the 6.5 foot bed. So this would be a nice setup if you don't want to go all the way with that one with TRD off-road. This would be a good one. See what the price is on this. This one here is 60,688, 62,561, and it has the advanced technology package, the premium audio package, PVM BSM outer mirrors, SR5 premium package, heated leather steering wheel, non-skid spray and bed liner. I know it's very tough to see. Once again, 60,668. This is what the inside looks like with the big screen and the Softex, the fake leather. I have Softex in my SR5. It does the job just fine. And we have another SR5 next door here, Mag Gray. It's got the side steps. By the way, this has those TRD side steps that everybody loves. All right, 8-inch screen and fabric seats on this one. No bed lights and outlet, of course. It doesn't have the sensor, so it doesn't have the SR5 convenience package, meaning it is the smaller fuel tank, which is 22.5 gallons. Yeah, nothing on there, as you can see. 53,277, 56,767. Mad Gray is a great color. And you can see what I was talking about with these 3. These are regular SR5 and everything's body color. And the TRD off-road down there has the chrome on it. Amazing. We come on down to an iForce Max, windshield pearl, 1794. Premium auto leveling headlights, all the standard features, 20-inch wheel, This one has the saddle brown interior, if you could see that. 14-inch screen, JBL, digital gauge cluster. This has the pano moonroof. Sequential taillights, LED of course. This has the power side steps, power bed step. Sensors as far as the eye could see. Bed lights and outlet, standard on 1794. 10-inch color heads-up display. The special color is 425 extra. The power running boards, power bed step is 1350. There's non-skid spray on bed liner too. 74,417, 76,310. Sorry, I missed that. Better look at the saddle brown there. I really want a 1794 TRD. You guys know that. But yeah, let's end it right in this lineup before we go to the ones I want to show you in the rear. This one here doesn't have SR5 convenience. There's no sensor. So same idea, pretty basic layout, fabric interior, 8-inch screen, ice cap, 54128. Trifold tonneau cover on it, not much extra stuff, 57,319. Okay, let's take a walk here. I want to show you guys 4 Tundras, and I'm doing this because of questions you guys have asked on the channel. What is the questions you guys ask on the channel? It has to do with features and what has which feature, especially like interior stuff. Okay, so I asked Newton, my people here, to line up an SR5 right there, a limited 1794 and platinum. And I'm going to show you some of the differences in each of these trims and where the prices go. So we'll start down here with SR5. And this one here has the 8-inch screen and the fabric seats. There's nothing too crazy about this. So depending on options, this is all going to be, you know, rough estimates. This is probably going to be about $53,000 or so. And like I said, you're not going to get like premium headlights or anything with this. You can build an SR5 up really nice. You could go 14-inch screen. You could go heated soft text. You could go power folding mirrors, blind spot monitoring, parking sensors. You could go bigger fuel tank. You could go LED bed lights and outlet. You could do a lot of things with SR5, and that gets the price going up into the low 60s because that's the standard kind of range for SR5. It's going to be probably low 50s to low 60s if it's like completely super loaded up. This one doesn't even have a sticker on it, but if you take a look on the inside, you will see what I mean. So there is no digital gauge cluster in SR5. There's the 8-inch screen, fabric seats, which, you know what, they're not bad. The bolstering's really good in these. It's a low-end price, but it still has good features in it. A nice layout. You don't get the digital rear view mirror that you can get in SR5. So a pretty basic layout, but you get an idea of what, you know, a good starting point when it comes to the pricing here. So again, this one won't have the SR5 convenience package or anything. And as you can see, plenty of room back here. For the rear passengers, there's some outlets to charge, but that's pretty much it. Area to put your phone or wallet and some cup holders. And you have under seat storage here as well. So that's SR5. Not a lot of stuff in this one. This is actually a perfect SR5 to show you because it's pretty much the base model. Now with SR5, you can go 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. You can go crew max with 5.5-foot bed, crew max with 6.5-foot bed, double cab with 6.5-foot bed, double cab with 8-foot bed. And then you could go TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, SX package. A lot of stuff you could do here. And that range, again, low 50s all the way up to the low 60s when you completely load it up. All right, let me break into the video here real quick. We just took a look at a lower end SR5. This is my personal SR5, and it's pretty much loaded up as far as you can go. This is a double cab, though, the smaller cab. This was just over $58,000. So this has all the features you can get in SR5. 14-inch screen. This is a digital rear view mirror, okay? This has the soft text, heated seats. It has things like the bird's eye view. These mirrors fold, power folding mirrors, as you can see right here. So this one is loaded up very, very nicely for SR5. So there's a lot of ways you could go with it. You could go base model like we just saw. You could go all the way like this one, or you could get something like the premium seats, but still have the 8-inch screen. The SR5, there are a lot of different things you could do, but I definitely wanted to show you the high end. So that's what you get with SR5. Now, if you want to step up to limited, I always call limited the sweet spot of the Tundra lineup. And there's a reason for it, because you could start doing all the luxury features without reaching the price point of, say, what we're going to see in a couple minutes, 1794 in Platinum, because they're not standard on this. So on the outside, you're going to see like premium auto leveling headlights, iForce Max engine, that kind of stuff. Pano roof that this doesn't have is optional on the Limited. So when you go Limited, you can go iForce Max, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, Crew Max with 5.5 foot bed, Crew Max with 6.5 foot bed. And you could also do double cab with 6.5 foot bed. You could go TRD off-road. You could go nightshade. This is a regular Limited, as you can see, matte gray. It's probably, I would say, loaded nicely, but not all the way. There was premium auto leveling headlights, but it doesn't have the pano. We'll see if it has JBL when we open up the truck here. I can see JBL already. So this is when you get into some standard features. 14-inch screen, standard on Limited. Digital gauge cluster, standard on Limited. Heated ventilated memory soft text, standard on Limited. That's where you start getting all the standard stuff. Blind spot monitoring, parking sensor, standard on Limited. 32-gallon gas tank, standard on Limited. This has the digital rear view mirror. Pano roof's not here, but it could be. And this is when you start to see things with the big screen and all that, and JBL. I don't know if I said this already, but JBL is not standard, but this one does have it. So you start getting more premium features. There's your memory seats. This has the power folding mirrors on it, standard. And that's what Limited does. You start getting up into the luxury features without having to go all the way. Window goes all the way down the back. There's a defrost on it as well. So you do have the little area to put your drinks if you're a backseat passenger. You get an extra charging port there and the same area to put your drinks or, say, a wallet or a phone. So again, Limited, I will always say this, is the sweet spot of the Tundra trims, because this is where you could start adding those luxury features. Now, if you don't want to go searching around for your Limited, because it really depends. It depends how these dealerships get them. Like this one doesn't have the pano. So if you came here today and wanted the Limited with the pano, you wouldn't have it. That's when you go to stuff like this. This is the Western theme for Toyota Tundra. This is a 1794. And what's special about this is everything on this truck is already standard. So what we were just talking about with premium auto leveling headlights, with pano roof, with genuine heated ventilated memory leather seats, all of that stuff there comes on this truck. It's not a situation where you have to add anything because it's already there. Now you could get 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed. It's only the Crew Max cab, iForce or iForce Max. As far as packages, TRD off-road is offered on this. But the premium auto leveling headlights, the pano roof, the JBL, the 14-inch screen. It has heated ventilated memory, genuine leather in saddle brown, or you could get it in a cream. All of that stuff is automatically on this truck. Things you can add to it. You can add a bed step, power side steps. Comes standard with the bed lights and outlet. This one has a spray and liner. But as you can see, this is when you start, oh, there goes that step. This is when you start getting soft touch. So heated ventilated memory, genuine leather, everything in here has a soft touch to it. You got ambient lighting, you got wood grain. There's your pano, black headliner. So everything in here is just automatically standard, which is awesome. So once you start getting up, and this is when it gets easy. It depends how you want to build your Tundra. It depends what you want in your Tundra, which I always say. If you don't want to go shopping and setting up a Limited a certain way, this is the way to go. Now, what's the benefit of coming up into the 1794? It is that heated ventilated memory genuine leather. This is when you start getting into the soft stuff and not the soft text that's in, say, Limited or an SR5. But there is options, like we said, with TRD off-road, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed. But as far as the interior goes, it's that Western theme. And on the back, for the backseat passengers, heated and ventilated seats like the front. These are still wrapped up. This truck probably just came in. Charging ports again. And also, here's a little fun fact that a lot of people don't know. Acoustic laminated windshields are on Platinum and 1794. And acoustic laminated windshield and side windows are on Capstone. So that's another little small addition. Now, the Platinum in 1794 are sister trims, I always call them, okay? They're the same level of luxury, same thing. You could get all the stuff standard on this, And the same stuff we were talking about, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, 5.5 foot bed, 6.5 foot bed, iForce Max. You could also TRD off-road this one just like that one. The difference is this has a black interior, and on the outside, everything is dark chrome versus the bright chrome like over there. So on the inside, like as far as like the standard features though, everything's exactly the same. Steps come down. Black with some blue outlining, as you can see, 14-inch screen, all this stuff is standard. Digital gauge cluster, headliner, everything is soft touch. It's for those people that don't want the Western theme and don't like the look of the Western theme. Not bad. And again, this one here is iForce Max, but you don't have to get iForce Max. A lot of people are drawn to the Platinum that like the high trim stuff because of that look right there. There's no chrome, it's all dark chrome. So everything has a beautiful flow, as you can see, especially on something like a mag gray like this. Bed lights and outlet standard. And, oh, I forgot to say the pricing for some of these trucks, because we were talking about SR5 is, you know, 50s to 60s. This one here is more like, you could probably get up into the low 70s, high 60s with this one. And then when you come over to this guy here, you're getting around 70,000 roughly. That's, of course, roughly, right? And same thing with this. Now you can build these trucks up to be like 75 grand if you had TRD off-road, iForce Max, and you know, all the extra stuff like that. And don't forget, some dealerships add the side steps, you know, the power side steps, the power bed step. They add spray-on liner. They add things like that that jack the price up a little bit. But overall, I just wanted to give you guys a run through on some of the pricing when it comes to the Toyota Tundra. Don't forget, we're missing Capstone. TRD Pro is in here. SR is in here. There's a few that aren't here, but this is just general knowledge of what sets the price going up. And I will continue to say, as I always say, SR5 is the one that should be looked at before you make any move, because you can really build the SR5 up in a great way, you know, versus what we've seen in years past. We're gonna take a quick look down here. There's an SX I wanna show you. I hope that helped you, just giving you an idea. Go on the build and price tool on toyota.com and, you know, check out all of the different stuff that you can do to these trucks. There's a lot of different packages. We don't see any TRD 3-inch lifts today or anything like that, but I love the SX. Now this is one of those SR5 packages here. This is a $300 add-on appearance package. Mag gray, looks beautiful. Everything's body color, but this is a lower end SR5. And that's the best part, is when it comes to, you know, basic Tundra knowledge. This looks premium, but is really one of the lowest priced Tundras you can get. So this is all about the look. $300 appearance package, adds nothing to the inside. On the inside, you're gonna see fabric seats and an 8-inch screen. So you're hoping for an SR5 convenience package, which gives you the bigger tank, blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, and the SX package is $300. Includes color key door handles, black over fenders, the fabric seats, and the wheels, and the SX decal. It also takes away all the badging, so you don't see Tundra, you don't see SR5, 54449. So this is one of those packages we were talking about for SR5. So instead of getting like that Lunar over there was very basic, you add $300, SX package, look at that. Has a really nice look to it. We have another SR5 right here. We'll just check out the price. Pretty much the same idea as what we were looking at. This one here has SR5 convenience, bigger fuel tank, 56188. Toyota World of Newton, New Jersey. And once again, as we walk past these trucks, SR5 limited, 1794 in platinum, that is where the pricing is. That is where the features start to change as you go through the models. And I will continue to say, I'm a big fan of 1794, you guys know that. But the biggest bang for your buck in the Tundra lineup is right here. And that's the limited, because you could do so much with it without going crazy all the way. When I was talking about the ranges of pricing when it comes to these Tundras, the limited is the one that has probably the biggest range. Because you could get into, say, a double cab TRD off-road with the moonroof and JBL and set up real nice for like, you know, 58-ish. And then you go all the way up and you could load these things up with everything you possibly can on a limited, and you're getting right on the edge of 1794 in platinum. So let me know what you think in the comments below. A big thank you to Toyota World of Newton for setting up those trucks for me, because I really wanted to show you guys as they were next to each other and going from one trim to another, what the differences are, which one you taking home out of all these trucks. I gotta be honest with you, that Platinum back there in the mag gray would probably be the one I'd take home. But you let me know what you think in the comments below. And we also saw 1, 2 6.5 foot bed Tundras. We don't usually see them. So we will end staring at this beauty. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that helped you. If you have any questions about Tundra inventory or lineup, let me know, because I want to point you in the right direction. So when you spend the money, you're totally happy. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Also, tow mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. We never see those. And tow mirrors on a truck that should have them with the big 6.5 foot bed. Have a great day.